So that goes to another post I made, which was speaking with regards to recovery and healing pods. And this is all on mercifulstorm.com. It's been altered. A lot of my posts have been altered, taken down, sabotaged in other ways, but it's still up. They're still up there, so you could see these healing and recovery pods, so that rather than prisons, we create virtual environments for people who are in recovery from criminal ways or systemic oppressions or other sorts of institutionalized thinking and behaviors. And in these pods, they can adjust the aromas, the lighting, their sleeping chambers, kind of, and then they're offered other virtual settings during the days for healing. We wouldn't need as much space as prisons. A lot of my intellectual property has been stolen from me, used for different things. I think that there's a lot of good ideas there. I think that in a lot of instances, they're not really taken seriously. But I think that the use of technology is going to be how we overcome, the systemic oppression that so many people have lived through and so many generations have lived through. If they say in the book PTSD, The Body Keeps the Score, they discuss in depth the effects of isolation and extended periods of isolation on the body and mind and your chemicals and in your body, in your mind rather. And they say literally isolation is devastating to the human psyche. So if you can create these virtual pods to keep people safe and then somehow interact and engage with others, but I think that somehow the scientists, have to provide a space in this virtual realm for people to get together that not only keeps them safe from each other, but also lets them help each other and learn from each other and grow from each other. And in that scenario, it's like this other idea that I had with regards to education. Why don't we find the best teachers ever, have them teach lesson plans, and then put that teacher on a Zoom call to all the students and put the teachers who are currently in the rooms in a more of a TA capacity, answering questions and helping. We don't need to have different curriculums. We can be teaching the kids in poverty areas the same thing that we're teaching kids in, Barrington, Saguenay areas. Why don't we do that? And it's the same principle. So Gog of Magog is this nasty, terrible time where essentially the authority that we are supposed to trust is taking on the character of the invader and of the enemy. And it's a time where families are destroyed and separated and ripped apart and all of these things. So we have to be able to find a way to use the technology to correct the system, keeping intact the family unit and allowing people to still feel love and affection and, support. So it's a difficult balance, but it's one that I really feel like we should have already made.